Hey guys, Vex at Vex and Toys here. It's been a little while. Sorry, I mostly review Masterverse figures, and there really hasn't been that much uh, coming out recently that I've been interested in reviewing. So, a lot of people have been asking me for my customs. Well, let's get into some of my customs here. This is just the most recent one I've finished. I'm happy where I'm at with them right now. I'll let you know what I did here. Uh, so, zoom in here. First off, I fixed the blue around his teeth. That is sorry for this. I fixed the blue around his teeth. I think almost all of them have like blues on his teeth. I got rid of that. Um, I cut his pendant out of the plastic fur, and I just painted it, and used a chain from a model kit, and then I also painted the spikes. I reverse the spikes. Usually the spikes are on the upper part of the fur. Well, I took that off and I just pushed them through the bottom. So now this is on, the fur is on the, harness. So to give him kind of a little bit more of a classic look, which I like and I was going for. As you can see here, the armor, I did a little bit of a can't think what you call these stupid things either. Anyway, I put a little bit of a metal gold on them. I put a wash on the armor part, just this part of it, and I tried to keep this edge clean. Kind of resemble the Mondo look, but yeah, I did that with all of the pieces here. And the other thing that you might notice that I did is the bendy whip. This is a bendy whip. I used I don't even know where I got it from, but I braided the black straps, I think, for NECA figures. Boy, I can't remember what I got them from. Maybe they're Transformers. But anyway, I had an abundance of these, and I just braided them into a nice long whip. And it's got a good length. It's got a little ball at the end. I had to Dremel a little wider hole deeper, and hot glue that in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Beastman as far as my customs go. I really like the new Eternia Beastman. I think he's pretty awesome. Anyway, that's not the only custom I have. Let's keep going. All right, next up is Skeletor, the new Eternia Skeletor. Obviously, right off the bat, you can see I did some highlighted metallics in the just rivets. I can't remember what you would call those buttons. I don't know, clothing. I painted his toenails, did a little stuff there, did a little bone stuff, painted the skull. I'm not sure if I like a regular bone skull for that part or if I like the purple. I blacked out his eyes and gave him a little bit more of a filmation shading. Let's bring him in closer. No depth perception. Bring him in a little bit closer. So yeah, I blacked out the eyes. And along with blacking out the eyes, oh, here we go. I had some invisible ink, and I just put a little of those red dots in there. Just if I have a black light, I have that option. Oh, the other thing here. This is another thing from a model kit. It fit perfectly in there. I thought that was pretty nice. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done with Skeletor. There's not a whole lot to him besides getting that face just right. Here, let me get a better close-up on that face. Yeah, there you go. I just felt it was better to have those shadows there that you usually see with skulls. So, all right, moving on. All right, now we have the Sorceress. As you can see, I did a little bit of trimming around her skirt. I have this base that I got off of somebody from Etsy. And I put one of those, there's a, I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's just a clear piece of kind of a figure, kind of like one of the NECA things. And yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much just her skirt and putting it with the what is it called? Dread? No, I can't think of what it's called at the moment. I'm sure somebody knows, but yeah, it's pretty much just the classic skirt. I don't like the long dresses that they're doing in Revelation, but hopefully we get a new Eternia version of this. I would love that. All right, next up. All right, the next thing I'd like to show off is Evil Linn of the movie version. Boy, I don't know if you can really tell in the lighting here, but she's got some very good metallic chrome. Let's see here. Maybe you can see the chrome on the helmet comes out pretty good. And then also I redid the makeup on her face to give her more of that movie look. A little bit of blush, a little eyeshadow, darker lipstick. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did with her. Try to get her to look a little bit more like her movie version. So that's about it with her. All right, and then we have Andra, which I've kind of transformed. I still plan on doing some more work with this one. My idea was kind of like an elite Hordak, like I don't know, what am I trying to say? Like a guard or a spy, like some sort of infiltrator. Let's see here. Take that hood off and let's zoom in here a little bit. Yeah. I just really like this mask and I wanted something to do with it. But yeah, it's pretty much just the mask I've done so far. Plan on doing more. Make just kind of use Andra as an army builder. Because there'll probably be a new Andra for Revolution that I'd probably like better than this one. Boy, this is so loose right here. That's bugging me. But yeah, that's what I've got here is this mask. I just really enjoyed the mask and try to paint it up a little bit like Hordak. All right, next one. All right, so here's my pride and joy. I did a lot of work on this guy. I really didn't like the Cringer-esque look for Battlecat. You know, pick a lane. One, let's get a vicious looking tiger or a cute Cringer, and scaled properly. If we're gonna be having a giant cat, let's just forego the Cringer and let's make him, because that Cringer, if he's a Cringer, he's probably 1/6 scale, which would probably work with Mondo as a Cringer. But if we're doing Battlecat, let's have a Battlecat head. I don't know if they're ever going to make another Battlecat or Panther, because the last one, or this one I have here, didn't sell real well. From what it seems like, all the sales and people trying to get rid of it. But it has a lot good going for it. I wish it had more going for it. Then I wouldn't have to customize it. And that's my thing. I don't want to customize things, I guess, but because Mattel does things a certain way, I feel like I have to customize. But this guy is also not completely finished. The stripes. I need to fix the stripes. I don't like them. As you'll see once I take the helmet off here, the stripes on his face are going to be kind of completely different from the stripes on the rest of the body. But let's take off the head so you can see what I'm working with here. Alright, so I did a lot of work here with Battlecat. The light's kind of messing with his eyes. As you can see, I'm kind of putting these yellow stripes on here when there was these orange stripes, because I'm still in the process of repainting him to a point where I like. I did a whole lot of dremeling. There's so much plastic on here you do not need to. These teeth are actually from Hordak. I don't know, he does custom figures in Mexico, I think. Somebody probably knows what I'm talking about. Hordak MX, or I can't remember off the top of my head here. Maybe I'll put a little note there of who the teeth are from, because I had another head. But so let me show you what I've done. Enhance. All right. And I'm still working on the eyes. I'm not happy with the eyes yet either. But here, let me show you what I've done here. Okay, I've completely dremeled out this spot here. I've also, as you can see, I have a big hole here. I've also cut this portion out right here, so he can open his jaw a lot more than he previously could. Let's see. That's the other thing. You might see that I have lots of rotation to the left and right. I just dremeled the hell out of this. You never see this really unless you're looking at them like this. I mean, there, it's gone. So I don't mind having this giant chasm in there, which I went all the way down to the ball joint just to get as much. Eventually, this hampers the distance. Hard plastic, hidden hard plastic. So he only has so much range, but I tried to get as much range as I possibly could out of it. The other thing I did is I dremeled the back of these paws here. So he has straight paws for if there's something you can do, if you want to do with that. I actually have the previous teeth, but I don't know, I like the way he looks better with these teeth here. Even though the other teeth are bigger and maybe a little more savage looking, I don't know, I feel like this has more personality. So I went with those instead. As you can see, I'm not happy with the stripes or the dry brushing. And then the other thing here is the base. I made this base specifically for Battlecat to stand on, with the hind legs down here and then the paws up here. Gives them a more dynamic look. So these back, the back legs could use work in articulation. I feel like there's not a lot you can do with them, except for just kind of do a regular stand. But that's primarily it with the Battlecat as far as what I've done. Like I said, I want to do more of these stripes, and the plan is to combine a little bit of orange and yellow together, and I'm going to just completely redo all those orange stripes and make them more like this, more like a regular tiger stripes. So that's pretty much it for Battlecat. I mean, I did paint the helmets and stuff. As you can see, it looks, and I also tried to, keep that as narrow as possible. I didn't like how much it was bowing out originally when you first get it. I thought that was ridiculous. Oh, there is one other thing that I'm not sure I can show here, but I have LEDs I put behind the eyes. Maybe I'll show that off here in just a sec. Hold on. And here I have the LEDs lighting up the eyes. Now, I'm not gonna attempt to hide the wires like I usually would for like a photo, doing some photography or anything, but as you can see, it looks pretty cool. Zoom out here a little bit. Yeah, with what I got here, I can go brighter in each eye. It goes pretty brighter than what I need. But I think about, right about there. Because, you always see his eyes glowing just a little bit through the mask. Oh, there we go. So, and the darker you have it, obviously. And I can turn down the lights a little bit here too. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good light right there. So those are pretty much my customs. I saved Battlecat for last because I think he's one of the cooler ones I've done. But if there's another one you want to see, I think Beastman is probably the most fleshed out. And as you can see, I just cut the pendant right out of the fur of the, if you can see, it's a little dark now, Battlecat. Oh, let me do this one more time. Skeletor here. Now that we have, there we go. Get some of that red eye. I know. I like glowy eyes. I don't know what to tell you. So, well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my customs. I'm going to keep working on them, get them much better. But yeah, Battlecat is my favorite. So thanks for tuning in to Vex and Toys, and please subscribe, like, leave a comment for me if I do have more custom stuff. Oh, I completely forgot about one part of my customs here. Uh, I'll maybe in a different one. All right, you have a good night, guys. We'll catch you later.